Listening shooting old school football.
Monkey on the car. Fuck off.
Monkey on the car. Back off. Back up
There we go.
recording. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Fucking-
you had a beating of you, Adam.
Nah, fucking apparently look like Rasputin today, like, so fucking, I must be having a hermit day, like.
I've been doing a Rob Reed and I just haven't washed today. Work from
Oh,
home.
right.
I've had
It's
swamp
good, isn't
ass. It's
It
not
happens
good.
sometimes.
Sometimes you just got to have a little Ross every now and then.
Yeah.
A little
Ah.
Rocky Ross.
Yeah,
It-
fucking, the new...
It ain't good, man. I'm getting like fucking tide marks on my pants, you know. you know when girls have a particularly like alkali vagina and they leave
Yeah.
like negative skid marks, like reverse skid
like,
marks.
bleach marks, like.
Yeah. It's like, how did you take the
Skiddy's so
color?
strong they're inverted.
Well, they're anti-skids, but they're taking. We leave
Fucking used
content
fucking drug
there,
test, like.
and then
You can go
just
so
as-
far that the entire underwear is shit and just the bits that are clean are wiped against your ass.
What?
Invert the whole thing.
Fucking.
It's entirely skiddy, but you got a little skid mark of pure underpants, which is great.
Pants to pure
Delicious.
cool, like.
You know when you get like an autistic impulse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got an autistic. I've had a very autistic day. I had the impulse. I saw a video online about like custom ROM hacks.
Oh, nice. Like
Yeah.
fucking old games, like, is it?
Yeah, and I'd made like a little Linux machine before that run and then I got bored of it in 5 minutes, as you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I saw that online and I was like, I wonder if I can do that handheld. Yeah, I could probably do that.
The Raspberry Pi and Azure.
No. I bought one. Well, so there's these dodgy little things. Yeah, some Chinese company gets like the shell of a Game Boy Advance SP and then just
yeah.
whacks a little Linux fucking disc in it.
Yeah.
And then chucks a bunch of ROMs on it. So
Like, the
Great
more
thing
fucking
about that,
play
of
games
course,
back in
is
the day, like 500 really shit games on a fucking
Yeah.
console.
Yeah, I remember them. They were great. Oh, they were so good. It was like always knockoffs of like Super Mario Bros.
Yeah.
And stuff on there. Knockoff.
Like half of them
This-
never saved, like, or didn't have a
Super
save feature.
Mario modes, like.
Yeah. I had one that had Tetris on it. It was identical to Tetris, but it was called like just Block Stacker or something like that.
It's the American version of Tetris, like.
So I was like, oh, fuck it. Let's see if CEX, the hub of the smellies, has got it. And unfortunately, they did have it. So I'm like, oh, fuck this. It's like the end of January, so it's like, it's not even the end. I wish it was the fucking end of January, but we're like
It
2
feels like
days
months ago, didn't it, Christmas?
Oh,
Yeah, it's
my
fucking
God.
awful.
But it's like,
It's always the worst time of year, this, isn't it? It's like fucking longest time between pays and stuff, and you're just like, fuck me. Hurry
it's
up.
cruel. So I got no fucking money. No money whatsoever.
Yeah.
But
Same.
I wanted this thing. So it's like, right, what can I scrape together? So I had a PlayStation Classic, one of those things that run fucking Linux and a bunch of fucking ROMs on there.
Nice.
So I ripped my firmware off that. So I chucked that in the bag, like, oh, that'll be like 30 quid part X. And then I updated my Xbox One S and got everything and fucking chucked that in the bag. I was like, that's got to give me the 70 quid that I need. Chucked in a copy of Pokemon Snap that came with my fucking Nintendo Switch.
Nice.
So I went there. And they were like, they're like, right, we can't take that PlayStation Classic. I'm like, why? It didn't come with a power cable, and there's both controllers. And they're like, well, someone's written Game Bitch in Sharpie on the lid of it.
Of course they fucking have.
Dylan strikes again.
And this is after I'd spent an hour like soaking it in fucking alcohol to get it off.
Just white wine vinegar in it, like.
Oh man! So I'm gonna have to like get some
Paint it.
acetone to get it off. I
Sand it
was
off,
like,
like.
nah, man, that's Sony's official Game Bitch. Don't discriminate.
It's only released in Russia.
They're like, yeah, we'll test the Xbox One S. I was like, yeah, I've updated the firmware. The disc drive was making some funny noises when I was playing with it, though.
Oh, yeah.
So they tested it. So I was just in CEX, just looking at CEX people. It's like,
What was the server looking like? Give us some details.
right. So first of all, I had a young lady with, this will just describe it, Scott Pilgrim tattoos.
Okay.
That's it.
Standard.
Just like,
Yeah, standard,
just-
like, girl nerd.
Yeah, but just like the outlines done, like not shaded.
Run out of money, like.
And yeah. Oh, that'll do. That's cool. And
Is she
then
large? I'm picturing a large lady.
no, very skinny, very skinny.
Alright.
They only come in two types, man.
Yeah, that's fair.
Never seen a
Either or.
medium, but it's either
Nah.
it's either extra large or small, man. You know,
All got
both
eating
ends of-
disorders. Both ways.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You know, they deal with their problems one of two ways. It's either eating or self harm, man.
Yeah, man.
Now Trump's back in power, I can say the third one. Some of them cut their dicks off.
Oh, they're rolling all of that back now, isn't he? He's signed a shitload of stuff, haven't he? He's gone
Yeah,
mental. Isn't he like taking over Greenland or something as well? What's
Let
going
me
on
let me
with
talk about my fucking game box first. Jesus
Oh,
Christ,
sorry.
man!
I can
Isn't there
tell you
obviously more to this fucking story?
Sorry.
So I'm like, oh yeah. So she's got two piercings that look like vampire fangs just coming out of there. I don't even know how you achieve that.
Snake bites, is it?
No, they were like
Wonderful.
inside her mouth, and they look like little fangs.
That's horrible. That's
Yeah.
awful. Ugh.
So many ways to just tell us, like, your father doesn't love you.
Don't get me
You know what I
wrong.
mean? There's so many different ways.
CEX is the equivalent of an adult orphanage. There's no parental support in that company. So that's her. She's like, come back in half hour to check on your X bone. I'm like, cool. Came back in half an hour, and then they gave me another skinny speech impediment or very unconfident speech. Large beard, long hair.
Nice.
Okay.
And like,
Me.
but no, you know when they put as many colours and patterns on their clothes as possible.
Yeah. It's
I
like
think it's
reverse
I think it's-
peacock is to see as least threatening as possible.
yeah. I think it's to hide dirt and filth.
Like a bus seat.
Yeah, like a bus seat or a Weatherspoons carpet, man.
Oh, fucking hell.
This guy dressed like a
If
fucking
you pass
bus
him, a dust
carpet.
cloud appears.
Yeah. And this guy is clearly the worst fucking part of their day. To say to someone that, like, no, we can't accept. 'Cause can you imagine the amount of people who steal their brother's PS2 to get smack? And are told, like, that PS2 doesn't work. The amount of these guys is like, it's always a pleasure to go in there. Because if my mental health's bad, my social skills aren't great. But just speaking to someone with just much worse social skills than you.
That always feels good, doesn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
man, it's like,
It's like, oh, I'm so glad. Earlier, I was walking through town and I almost bumped into someone and he was like, oh, sorry. I was like, that guy's me. But I was better than him. I dealt with that better.
Yeah, you grow in bed.
I was like, I can't kick off at this person. You know, there's nothing to kick off about. My Xbox didn't work. You know, I'm the one that took in a broken Xbox. So I was like, I'm just going to cast the most powerful spell I can on this person. Just silent eye contact.
Oh, no. Just hold the
Yeah.
silence, like.
And I counted to 7 in my head, and I was like, right, that's enough. I was like, yeah, no worries, man, it's okay. So I walked out, and then the Rothschilds beamed a message into my head going, you can't let them win. Buy that game thing with money you don't have. I was like, yes, I will, Rothschilds. I will consume. I will
Spend the
purchase.
money.
Yeah. Rob Reed's gone. The Rothschilds have got him, but
Oh, is he frozen? I just thought he was
Yeah.
just leaning back a bit.
oh, he's gone. He's completely gone.
Oh, is
He's
he back?
The
He's back.
Rothschilds got you.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
He's plugged back into the Matrix, like.
I got targeted by the low orbit ion cannon.
Oh man.
When I came back, they
All the
can't
birds are
keep
dead.
me. They can't
You're
keep me
fine.
off the internet.
No, they can't censor me. I can say what I want.
I am inevitable.
So I bought this thing with money I didn't have. I took it out of the money I'm supposed to pay the government at the end of the month.
Nice.
Yeah. I was just like, well, that'll come from somewhere, I guess. You know, I work well under pressure. If I really need that money, I'll find it somewhere.
Fuck out. That's a weird thing in it. Like it's strange. You always seem to manage to just do enough in it most of the time, and that's it. Like, innit? But it just keeps happening. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
strange.
It's a common thing with ADHD. It's like you don't do anything until you're fucking properly stressed out about it.
Yeah. Adrenaline
it's
guy
like-
kicks in.
It's like fight or flight sort of time. You know? It's like, oh fuck, I'm actually about to die. I should probably do something.
Yeah, let's really quickly sell some fake drugs to teenagers.
In uni, I spent 72 hours awake trying to do my dissertation, and I got like a 44%, which is like a basic pass.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
I just smashed it out in like 3 days.
Rough.
Like, it's got to be done sometimes. So I think I had like a 38 to my dissertation. I fucking bombed it really hard. But I done really well in everything else, though, so they fucking put my grades back, thankfully.
Fuck yeah.
You failed a dissertation and they still let you pass.
Well, it was
Fucking
like, yeah, it still passed. Like, that's what I mean. I don't fucking great and everything else. It was just a dissertation. So I was like, oh, fuck it. That really done my head in. My fucking tutor just like, you know, like when they like assign you a tutor to like give you advice and stuff. You just
No, mine was shit. I didn't have any of that.
literally fucking, and it was like using stuff I'd never used before. So I was asking questions and you just be like, yeah. And that was it. And I was like, oh, fuck, here we go. I'm just going to try to do this.
Yeah, that's the thing
You
in
get it
uni. It's like they're just like, we're not here to teach you. You need to do all the independent learning, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Well,
fuck,
funny.
$9 grand a year this is costing me, and I'm fucking another $4 in drugs.
Talking about fucking uni, I'm meeting up with the uni lot now next month. That's going to be
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
bad. See no fucking Danny Boy Kaiser and fucking Alfred
Fuck.
Buckler in the third, like.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, pretty spurgy.
I think Alf might have a heart attack if he sees me.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. Man, like, he went sober at the end. I think we broke him. Like, I fucking, because like he tried to
An old
jump out.
housemate that you terrorised, or
No, he was just
Yeah.
a fucking wet ass when he was fucked up. Like, he just do weird shit. Like, he
You
tried
know
jumping
Kif-
off a second story window before.
You know
he's-
Kif from Futurama?
Yeah.
That's like the least racist way I could describe him.
Yeah.
oh, the alien,
Yeah.
oh, the green alien. Man.
He's
Yeah,
quite damp,
the-
and he's like the youngest of like 5 kids as well. He's just fucking spoiled. So he's like that proper little brother energy. He's like, oh, ah. He's like,
he was a,
oh, sorry, fucking, I moved into the uni house for a bit and like fucking he'd stay in bed like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So he should just like turn the fire alarm on, like, fucking turn the Wi-Fi off and that. Fucking,
that house must have been foul.
yeah. Fucking
To be
savage that
fair,
house was.
I was the worst one. I was the strictest and most controlling of all my housemates, and I was also the worst housemate. I was. Well, I don't know, man.
So I
I
want
was
to
the
do
only.
whatever I want to do whenever I want to do it.
Yeah, I
no
was
one
the
else
only
is
one.
allowed to.
I was the only one that ever cleaned the bathroom or kitchen,
Hmm.
but then would just have random people in the living room for hours and hours.
That's what uni's about, though, isn't it? You don't go out, you just go in the living room somewhere with weird people.
Do you know what? It's like I look back at it with fondness,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't want to do it now.
Nah, I don't think I'd have the head for it now.
Nah, it's like
So
it's
2 or 3 times a week. It was like,
Yeah, no, he was fucking heavy. Uni was fucking hardcore.
yeah,
Tested that
Yeah.
psyche's big time, that did, didn't they?
yeah. It's like I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
You kind of have to learn how to be around people.
Well,
that
when you figuring
don't
that
really
out,
know
then,
that
Rob?
well.
Right.
Soon, hopefully.
Fucking,
Right.
Yeah,
Just
it's a
talk.
big time to learn how to be around other people in like shared houses and stuff, isn't it? And
yeah.
Did you share a house in
Yeah.
uni?
I did. I shared with 13 people in my third year.
What?
That was insane. It was a big house. It was like a
Uni in like China or something.
it was the
Fucking close
cheapest.
enough.
It was the cheapest place possible with all the bills included.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I had a room in this shared house. It was students. It was supposed to be students only.
Hmm.
The landlord didn't pay any council tax, right? And that was how it was advertised. But then there's one girl there was a gypsy, and she wasn't a student. She said she was. She just kept saying to the landlord, "Yeah, I'll get my student ID. I'll do it. Never did it. And then she kept nicking everyone's clothes out of the washing machine. And then she also locked herself. She was on the ground floor in the bedroom underneath me, and she locked herself out once and started screaming through the house. She's on the phone to the landlord like 3 o'clock in the morning, screaming. It's like, for fuck's sake, like we've all got fucking uni in them. We all got lectures at 9 o'clock in the morning.
We've all got the
We've got
classes
crazy
we're
lecturing
avoiding.
hours. She had like
Live with-
other gypsies
That's
coming in,
horrible.
smoking weed in the living room. She had
Oh, that's standard
worst
uni
thing-
fare though.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Sock on the fire.
one of them
I'm
almost
like,
fucking. One of them threatened to beat me up because he had a can of lager in the middle of the living room, and you have to walk through the living room to get to the kitchen. And I kicked it over by accident. He's like, "Oh, that was my last can. That was my last can." He was less Welsh than I. He was more Devon, but that was my last can. That was. What are you gonna fucking do about it? I was like, "What? It's a can. It's like okay, you kick a can over at a party. It's not like a big deal. It's like what?
Yeah.
But they were of that poverty level where a single can is worth.
It's like a gold bar,
over.
like.
She had this fucking Panda Pop bowl that was used as a bong. It was all
Ah,
black. and
Shazam.
fucking disgusting.
They're called Shazams, but when you make
Fucking
It
old
was
school
grim.
bucket bongs, like.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
she got kicked out. She smashed the window in the end to get into her room, and then she was complaining that it was cold. It's like, well, you know.
Which
and then
one of
she
the
eventually
girls-
moved out?
Which one of the girls did you molest then?
None.
What?
I was good.
Which one did you
Yeah,
try to
this
molest?
elaborate story is just to cover the fact that he smashed the window.
I wouldn't,
Who's
I
your
wouldn't have touched
favourite?
her with a fucking. She was grim. She was fucking horrible. Yeah. She wasn't nice.
No?
No.
Got a rate
Oh,
on a
well.
scale of 1 to 10.
Oh, like a 1.
Oh.
Less than a
Oh,
1.
jeez.
3 teeth.
It literally.
Talking about
Teeth.
autism, the fucking muskrat, man. Elon Musk throwing
Oh,
a
yeah.
stiff arm, a double stiff arm.
Oh, that's just
Was it
mental.
though? I think he's just like he's just a bit spooky, and like whenever anyone does anything animated like that, it always looks a bit dodgy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I am,
I felt like that. I felt he's just a spurg. That's what that is.
That's literally. It's like if
It's
I
like-
was that excited, I'd look exactly like that.
It's like when you're in school and there's a kid who's obviously autistic and you wind him up. It's like you tell him to, play with a dog, but he plays with a dog too hard and the dog dies. He's like, it was well intended.
That fucking turns out.
Or
Why
like,
did you have
play
to
with a
say
hamster
play
and he
with a
chucks it across
dog,
the
Rob?
classroom.
Why was
I
the
don't know.
example
Clever.
play with a dog?
Smash that, does he?
Yeah. Or play with a hamster then. He chucks it across the classroom. That sort of thing.
Why don't you just use rabbits like from the book? Like why don't you change the animal? Yeah, fucking.
Oh, yeah,
by some
Maxim
men.
Men, yeah. Literally, yeah.
I think, Ken.
Nah, man.
That's what was
Can
in my
you imagine-
brain, but it wasn't at the front of my brain. It was like a deep memory I was trying to access. It didn't quite...
Like-
Just knew an animal was involved with some of them.
Like, I'm certainly not neurotypical. And when I get excited, throwing a cheeky Zeeg does feel fucking amazing. You know you're not supposed to do it. For a cheeky little stiffer. Can you imagine doing that in front of 20,000 people after your god emperor's just been elected?
It's Phil Anselmo energy, innit?
Yeah. I would have done exactly the same thing.
Oh,
If I
You would have
was...
done it consciously, though, just for the shits and giggles.
Yeah.
yeah, it was
Really
a
upset.
upset.
I mean, like, watch...
It's like a genuine belief. It would be just to upset people and that.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely.
You'd be goose stepping and everything.
Ah, man. I'd be like, are the papers signed? Is he definitely, like, in? They're like, yeah. I'd be like, fucking watch this. We're coming for all of you.
Have you seen the website? What they did to the website?
Oh,
No.
So there was an English version and a Spanish version, and they've taken the Spanish version off, and it says like the Spanish version of this site is now off, and then it's like a button for the homepage. But instead of saying going to the homepage, it says go home.
That's fucking savage.
Oh, fucking.
That fucking stuff is going to happen over there soon, innit? I
Damn.
think.
Are we back? Are we back, boys? Are we allowed to have fun? You know? Are the boys
God.
back?
All we need is another new season of Evil Obama and it'll be 2004 again. Do you know what I mean?
I think the
New
boys
Jackass
are
film or
back.
something. That guy.
Shall we just evolve into just doing jackass stuff?
That guy.
I'm too
It's like-
old for that now.
I think we're 10 years too
Jackass to
old
me
for
now is getting out of bed too quickly.
Yeah. I think if you were going to go a route to doing like something like that, it would have to be more impractical jokers than Jackass. I don't think we've got the flexibility and durability as our old selves
Nah,
anymore.
fucking you. Nicky's unstoppable, man. Everything's
He's
trying to kill
falling
him.
apart. What are you on about?
Yeah, he's still moving though. He's like a golem.
He's
a man
a
dog.
golem. He's a meat golem, like he just adds
Yeah,
parts on
man.
as he goes, like.
You can't stop him. You know, he's like.
That's where Scott's gone. He's fucking harvesting him for parts, like.
He's this clone he's been breeding.
Yeah, he's absorbed him into him. He is the one boy now.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, man. So that was my quest.
Fuck yeah.
What
all
did
right.
what was it you bought? I've forgotten what it was now. Some
It's
multi-game.
called an RG35XXSP.
Oh,
Sounds like a fucking graphics card.
It just looks like a Nintendo Advance SP, except it's got a bunch of ROMs on it. And I've now
Got you.
installed a Pokemon Crystal ROM hack, which, like, yeah, that's what.
What's that in your
yeah.
background?
So what?
What's that in the background? Like a bear or something?
It's a bear. It's a bear named Bon Shaw.
Fun show the bear, like.
Yeah, it's the IKEA Jungle Skog.
The jungle.
Yeah, you know the
Fucking great. I
IKEA.
love that, you.
Dude, look up Jungle Skog. It's just a bit. He's behind the headboard to stop the headboard smashing against the wall and smashing the plaster off when I'm,
Got you.
you know.
How was your estate agent visit? 'Cause apparently,
I made sure I was
Scare
home
him
for
off.
it. Well, I cleaned the place up. You know, I made it look presentable. I just sat there staring at them while he's trying to show him around this flat.
Fully
That's
naked
fu-
greased up as well. When they were just fucking...
welcome to the boudoir.
Might smell a coconut in you.
I've got keys to all the windows. But no, he was like, "Is there any damp here?" I was like, "To be fair, no, there's not any damp. That immersion heater
wet.
fucking blows a fuse every 3 months. The sprinkler system's leaked more than once. There's rats underneath the shower tray, and you can't get good
The
internet.
ratacombs.
I didn't mention the ratacombs of the toilet. And I said, you've got to get a new fucking mattress and sofa because the things I've done in here are foul.
Did you actually say that to people, the
Yeah.
estate agent, or to people?
Yeah.
What,
To the guy looking to rent it.
What was his face
that's
like?
like unhinged.
He was Milky Bar kid. He was a Milky Bar kid.
Albino, was it?
Yeah.
Blonde,
Big guys.
blue-eyed.
Yeah.
Glasses.
He just looked at me in shock and went, who's your internet supplier?
Fucking way to get out of the house, you
Yeah.
internet supplier.
Powerful counterspell there, my friend.
Can you imagine you said like E and then he was like, oh, that was the deal breaker.
That was it, man. Yeah. So yeah, that happened. I hope he takes the place so I don't have people visiting my flat all the fucking time.
Fucking right.
Right. We've talked about autistic people in CEX, autistic billionaires throwing Z Kyles, autistic people at house parties. Talking about autism, I heard Rob went on a date today.
Oh, Love on the Spectrum's back again.
My favourite part of the podcast is
Fuck yeah, new season.
Rob's
Come on.
dating life.
I am getting a bit of autism vibes off her. It's nice though.
Good.
It's like it's
That's
my
a good
level
thing.
of autism.
Fuck yeah.
It was like there's nothing much to talk about yet. We've only chatted online and we went out for lunch. That was it really. I'm gonna talk to her again in a bit. But she's very specific about where and when. Like I will meet you at 1:10 in this location on this side of the street. It's like I like that. That's very
class,
specific. That's
man.
great. And when I
You're
met up with
concise.
her, we went to the indoor market to get some food because she gets her lunch there. And she walks the same way I do. She's a fast walker and direct, shortest possible route to where you want to go. And
Builds
she
through
weaves
people, like.
she weaves through crowds the same way I do. It's like, get the fuck out my way, get the fuck out my way. Why you old lady stood in the middle of the aisle? Fucking, I could see her thinking the way I was thinking, which is nice.
Oh,
And
you
then,
sound
yeah.
insane already. Yeah.
Like,
What
you haven't
mental-
said anything about the way she looks, like whatever else she likes, but she just took off through that crowd while she was like a fucking
Yeah.
bullet. Heat-seeking missile she was.
Well, she was good looking. There we are.
Fuck
Ah,
Yeah.
what insane things did you do?
We sat on a park bench to eat the lunch.
Like,
I offered her a hat that I found on the bench.
oh, you're insane.
Would you like a free hat? I found it on the bench. We talked about.
Did she find it funny? Is she capable of humour, or is she that
yeah,
deep
it's
into the
crack
spectrum?
We talked about how her driving instructor is sexually harassing her, and
Nice.
and the different ways different people from other countries talk to each other, and that was pretty much.
Where's she from
Probably
then?
Argentina.
Right.
Okay,
when you
we've
when you
been
Been a bit
shag
all over
her,
the place.
check her ass for cocaine. This may get
I'll ask it. I'll say.
yeah. This may get me out of my tax problem.
Yeah, if you start licking down and your tongue goes numb, you know it's something up. Like,
Ah. Hey, this is incredibly yeasty.
Argentina, a drug place, a small
South America,
country.
Yeah, of course it is.
Is it?
it's next door to the other ones, isn't it?
I've held back on mentioning like the Falkland Islands so far, and whether her granddad's German. I thought, no, it was literally, I had what's his face from Faulty Towers in my head. Don't mention the war. Don't mention the war.
Oh, dude, you may have snagged like an autistic Nazi descendant South American girl. Fuck, man.
Should have some of that
Nazi
gold. Like.
Latina.
Holy shit. Have you fucking have you hit the
Goldilocks one.
jackpot? Dude. Right. Autistic women, she's either going to be like hypersexual or have zero sexuality.
Yeah.
Which one do you think?
I think it might be the hyper because he's very, what's ecstatic, very proper. You know, she's
Oh,
very.
I know, a bit fucking tight knit, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, a
you
bit posh,
freaky.
like.
Yeah,
You'd
yeah.
Pay, you'd pay to shag her handbag and that.
I think she would let loose. I swear she would let loose. You know.
Okay.
Get a
Nice.
couple
What's
of beers in her, though.
Yeah.
I bet an Argentinian beer could be spicy. I reckon she could hit him.
Does
Please
she look
stop
like she
getting
could beat
hit.
you in a fight? Because, like, they're like Latinas are fucking quite, well, you know.
I don't think... Is Argentina Latin America?
That's what I was. Yeah, I'm not sure because it's Spanish. It's a Spanish-speaking country, so I suppose so. Yeah.
Hmm.
Would you say like Brazil is?
Yeah.
Are Mexicans Latin America? I've always thought
Yeah,
maybe
they're
Latin
called
America was,
Latinos,
like, the
you
middle
fucking
bit.
foul
Well, yeah,
lad.
because all it is a mixture of Aztec and Inca and Spanish. That's all it is. It's like they got colonized by Spain. That's like,
Nah,
like
and
USA got
Port-
colonized by like what was it, mostly Dutch and fucking
And Portugal and France.
ah
Because Brazilians speak
Fuck yeah.
Portuguese, don't they? You fucking racist.
yeah.
Yeah, well, it's French Guyana. That's the only French bit.
Yeah, there's a fucking place in South America that speaks Welsh as well, and it's Patagonia.
Yeah, man.
Evil Adva, it's called.
And then there's lots of
Do you know,
places in
most
Argentina
Americans-
that are just like, that's right, Rob, back down. I'm telling a story. There's some places in Argentina that are just Germanic villages, aren't they?
Yeah, they're fucking really weird. Like you're not allowed to film there or anything, are you?
I
Like,
don't
I've
know.
seen some,
Fucking,
like,
a
footage,
band, a band I worked with went out to Argentina and they were doing like a merch signing.
Oh yeah.
And then they went out there and like, they do those like displays, cardboard cutouts and stuff.
Well, just like fake shops and shit, is it?
No. Like a band doing a sign-in HMV.
Oh, these are- right, okay, okay,
Yeah. They go out there and their fucking album is right in the middle of a Nazi flag with a bunch of daggers around it.
What the fuck?
Jesus.
It's like, that's the sickest thing I've ever seen. That's so cool.
I mean,
Fuck yeah, this country's the best.
Yeah, like depending on like who they are as people, like that either makes them feel really safe or terrified. Do you know what I mean?
I
Like,
thought
there's
it was
a lot
cool
of
as
context
fuck.
behind that. Yeah.
He
Man,
had a
that's
touch of
fucking
the had a touch of the musk about it, nice strong musk. I heard you burped in
Fucking-
her face.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
How did
yeah,
that happen
Away.
then?
I was drinking a Coke Zero. I don't know why. It was a
A
four-seated
del-
bench, right?
a delicious
I sat on the
Coke
end of the
Zero.
bench, and she sat right next to me. Normally, you leave a space in the middle.
No,
wouldn't you?
no,
no, you're
you'd
on a
hope
fucking
it'd be
date,
right
you
next to you,
dickhead.
you fucking psycho. She sat next to him, and then he was like, "Oh, you're a bit close. You're touching me."
But
Oh my
I was
God.
just yapping away about something, and I've been drinking a Coke at the same time, and it just came out. So I was like,
Oh,
sorry.
Rob, Jesus
I've
Christ.
been eating like carbonara pasta.
Just Europe, like a
Was
fucking
it
fanny
cheesy?
just closed.
Yeah, I'm gonna text you in a bit. Ask her out again.
Started burping.
Have you texted her since the end of the date?
Say again?
Did you text her at the end of the date?
No, I'm gonna text you in a minute.
What? Oh, why have you waited so long? Like a psycho.
I had to run off and do something else afterwards.
Did you
Yeah, I
message
told
her
her that.
after and say it was a nice date?
What are we doing now?
How long have you waited?
Fucking mate, isn't it?
7 hours.
Yeah.
Well, left there about 2:00.
So you
Fuck
burped
me.
in her
That good,
face and then just didn't talk to her for 5
And
hours.
ignored it. Yeah.
I haven't ignored her. I've been busy.
I don't know
running
what-
around doing stuff.
I don't know why you think this is the right thing.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it.
Text her now. Text her now
Yeah,
saying,
be like,
I really
alright.
enjoyed our date. It was nice to meet you.
Don't bring the burp up.
Don't bring
Just ignore the
up.
burp until unless she brings it up, don't acknowledge the burp. I
Can't
feel
believe
like
you
that's the
would.
second thing you're going to mention as soon as she texts back is you're going to bring that burp up.
What should I say? Nice talking.
Fucking great
to you.
seeing you. Would love to see you
Yeah.
again soon.
Yeah, definitely. I
Keep it
really
simple,
enjoyed
don't
our
overthink it.
Yeah. I really enjoyed our date. It was nice to meet you. Love to see you again.
Nice meeting you earlier. Nice
Full
meeting
stop
you. earlier.
send.
Oh, she did say she had a bad first half of the day, so I'll ask her how the second half went.
Nice.
No,
well.
just, no, just say I really enjoyed our date. I'd like to, I'd like to see you again.
Nice meeting you earlier. Let's do. I want to do a proper date.
No, why the
You
fuck,
get-
Rob? Listen.
Fucking
I
hell.
re-
What's it
I've
again?
overcomplicated it so much. Like.
Yeah, just do it fucking verbatim. I really
You
enjoyed
put
our
me on the
date
spot,
earlier.
that's why.
I'd like to do it. It's
You're
a
the one that's
text.
fucking written it in different ways.
I can't believe you. Yeah,
Can't believe you've
I
done this.
I really enjoyed our date earlier. I'd like to go on another one. Let me fart on your tits next time.
Yeah, let me shit in your mouth. Chew
Tried
it.
meeting you earlier. Like to see you. Would like. What do you say? Would like to see you again.
I really enjoyed our date earlier. I'd like to see you again.
Smiley face.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
There we are. Sent. It's done. It's delivered.
Fucking
Cool.
finally, 5 hours that took you, you fucking bender.
You're going to be speaking to the spirit on and off all day, like.
Yeah, man, you got to keep the pressure up. You got to keep up.
Yeah, the hours-
Got to keep them scared.
Because if she's single now, she's single for everyone, man. You got to keep the pressure
Yeah.
on, like. You don't want any other fucking weird man burping in her mouth.
Did you kiss her at the end of the date?
Girl.
Did you
I
kiss her at the
give her a hug. We had a hug in the street, and I was
Did your hips touch or no? Maybe was it a close
I
hug?
don't
Or did
even
you
think
just, it
about
was
it.
like hugging your nan.
It was just a natural hug. I didn't
I
think
get
about.
that.
I didn't think about
There's
these things. It wasn't that
nothing
stressed out
natural about the way you act.
She went for a hug, you pushed her back and shook her hand, didn't you?
It's a fucking miracle that you got as far as human contact, man.
That's me being me, and she likes me being me. Apparently, I think. I don't know yet. I'll find out.
Well, you haven't
Yeah.
fucking asked her yet.
You're making me go in my own head now about thinking about stuff. Fucking hell.
No, our point is you need to think less.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking at all. What are you telling me?
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. There's something fundamentally wrong here. Because we managed to get you a Friends with Benefits when we acted like the NASA date team.
I didn't even like her though. That's the thing.
I don't care.
You're not
really.
supposed to.
Well,
friends with
yeah.
benefit.
Yeah.
It's the perfect friends with benefits. You're not going to get attached.
Yeah. You've
She's
got to be
grim to
slightly
us.
repulsed when you're doing it.
Yeah, one of the boys in uni, literally, his friend with benefit was a straight lesbian. And she was like, yeah, the only guy I fuck is this guy. And she was like a full-blown lesbian. Like, it was weird.
Mm.
Yeah, man. You got to build up the roster, but you got to build up the roster.
Quarterly, like.
God, I used to be evil, man.
Yeah.
It used to get stressful when I could handle 3 at the same time. And then when it got to 4, I was like, I can't hack this anymore.
Yeah, just start saying the wrong things to the wrong women. Like, happy birthday, wait, it's not my birthday.
Oh, man.
Have you ever like invited 2 girls like accidentally to the same place before? Or like
No, I
accidentally
was-
double booked a date?
Nope. I was always very clever. You can't have intersecting friendship groups.
Don't shit me.
Yeah. Man. You can't invite one somewhere. You can't go to common events. Can't go to the same fucking bars, but
Yeah, that's fair actually, yeah.
have I ever had like a face-to-face? No, I've had exes like appear and
Yeah.
act generally. He's going to climb out the window. He's jumping out the window. He's killing himself. It's like like that fucking hamster in the cage. He's hanging himself. He's hanging himself. No, he's not. Oh fuck, he is.
It's just too on you.
How
Did you
are you too hot? This is like the fucking coldest it's ever been like right now.
Oh, it's because the
Bad
heating's
shit.
on. Fucking small room.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you ever do any
No.
foul fuckboy stuff, Adam?
Not really. I've always been quite ugly, like.
Dude, I was ugly for I was proper ugly for like 24 years, man.
Yeah, no, I done it right to be fair, but fucking, I was always like, I was always the hopeless romantic. I would try to get in a relationship with women who just really didn't want relationships. I was always the rebound guy, and it just fucked me, fucked me a little bit. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I was a mega simp, but I also did get laid quite a lot as well. So it was like a weird balance. Like I was always feeling bad, but like not too bad because like it works
Yeah.
sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just
Yes.
want him to love me, man.
yeah.
Adam just
Remember, I
wanted
had
to
a
be
friend-
loved.
Yeah, I had a friend with benefits in uni, and I remember going like, 'cause I'd never done it before properly. Like it was the only one like I'd like gone back to, but like as officially friends with benefits. And I was like, I should ask you on a date then. She was like, no. And I was like, oh, I really don't get how this works.
But I want a date. I want to go bowling.
Yeah, I told her I didn't like it after I think that, and like we stopped talking.
Oh yeah. I don't
Yeah.
like you.
No, well, no, I didn't
Jeez.
say that. I was like, I don't like this. Like I can't be doing this. Like it's not me. You know what I
Aw.
mean?
Yeah, that's cute.
In it. But yeah, no, fucking been shit. Well, not shit. I've just fucking stopped talking to people the past couple of years. So fucking nice and chill.
It's class being in a relationship, and
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. There's no
So
stress
awesome.
anymore. You know what I mean? You don't have to fucking talk
Yeah.
to strangers.
Yeah.
Pretend to be nice.
yeah. Rob, you're in the weeds at the moment, but you're in the trenches. How long have you been in the trenches? They only kept them on the
Well-
fucking front lines for 2 weeks at a time. You were serving.
I'm not bothered about it. I quite like being single. It's like it's never been a concern for me. I like to
low
have a wife and
testosterone.
kids and all that. But it's like, well, I don't
You're gonna miss
understand.
this first,
people who's- I don't
oh
understand being in a relationship with someone you don't like, and I see so many people like that.
yeah,
I just think,
dude.
why?
thing
Why
is,
be
though,
like
you-
that?
You don't realise you don't fucking like them until you're out of the relationship.
Yeah, you're like, what the
Yeah.
fuck was I doing? You know,
Yeah.
people like love goggles on, or if like you were attracted to him or something. You're like, don't worry about it. And I'm
Nah,
like,
it's,
fucking-
it's not even that. It's like you kind of just accept that it's your life.
yeah.
You know, like a frog
Like,
in
I
like.
was in uni, I
water.
hook up with girls, and then they text me relentlessly afterwards. It's like, I don't want to deal with this. Like, I don't want this person texting me.
Ah,
every
they
single day
text
like
you
this.
fucking court documents, but for the assault you did.
This is too much. I don't want. It's just like I want to play Skyrim and go out. I don't want to fucking come round and have to watch a movie with you. It's like it's fucking shit.
Yeah,
I
know
don't
what
want
you
to
mean.
spend time with you. I don't like you enough.
It's true what they say though. Like men are happy just doing absolutely fuck all, but women just constantly want to do stuff. They want to go like
They
camping,
want like
picking,
your
they want to go
attention
to
all
the
the
shop.
time.
No,
It's
you're
like
mad.
a
They just
dog.
want to do events. Do you know what I mean? They want to go out.
Yeah,
They
I
want to
don't
like
want to.
interact with the world. Fuck that. Nah.
Yeah, it's
People
it's
are
like
okay.
it's like you know when you have a dog that just won't leave you alone. It keeps throwing the ball in front of you. It's like okay, we've finished playing.
Yeah.
I want to do the thing now, but it's like a dog just keeps fucking throwing this ball in your lap, and you have to keep throwing it. It's like just leave me alone.
Yeah, man.
It's like that.
It's called giving things attention, and I don't like doing it either, to be honest with you.
I got things I want to do.
Yeah.
I don't want to give you attention. Leave me alone.
I think you should stay single, Rob.
It's great. That's why I like it.
Yeah,
I
fuck.
can just do whatever I want whenever I want to do it. Like
Nice.
I go out at 1 o'clock in the morning sometimes just for a drive because I like the clear roads. Can you do
You're
that with a
fucking
girlfriend?
mental. What? But just to drive, is it? Like not to do anything?
Yeah,
Just,
it's nice. It's cool.
what? You are like the main character from Grand Theft Auto 4 now. You are just Nico Bellic.
He's being
Fucking-
controlled by someone.
He's going bowling with his cousin. He is. Fucking. Well, so you just drive at like in the night by yourself, eh?
It's wicked, man. You drive?
Nah, man. I don't trust myself
Oh,
with a motor
lovely.
vehicle. Like, if anyone's going to kill a
I'm
family
the
for
most-
an accident, it's going to be me.
I am the most road ragey driver in the world.
Yeah.
So when I'm stuck behind someone doing 20 and a 40, I'm kicking off. But then it's just good for clearing your head because you can think about stuff as well.
Yeah.
You can like turn your brain off and you can like go quite fast everywhere. Just
What do you
nice.
think about when
Just
you're
relaxing.
driving?
Just I don't know. Just like when you're walking somewhere and you're lost in your own thoughts. It's great.
Wouldn't it be
Yeah.
cheaper and better for you to just go for a walk instead of driving then?
No, because you get stabbed and you're walking around 1 o'clock in the morning and there's kids on the corner.
Nah, you're a
That's not-
man. You're not a fucking woman. You're not going to get fucking... No one's going to molest you, Rob.
Yeah.
And you can get stabbed and mugged.
Nah.
You do
know
have
what,
victory.
street-
Yeah. Rob said it from day one when I met him. Just something about your pheromones you give off.
Fucking. I don't know, though. Like, I don't think I've ever like felt like, oh fuck, like unless I was like a kid in comp and like there was fucking bullies about. Like, being an
You've been
adult, like,
actually
down here-
jumped, though, haven't you?
Yeah, fucking yeah. Well, a couple of times. Going
You
nose
say
up.
that I never felt like that, and I got jumped by someone walking to my mate's house years ago, and it's like switched on a part of my brain, like, oh, I could be in danger at any moment.
Yeah. No, I had my eye
Yeah.
socket fractured by a guy on steroids as well. That fucking killed.
Fucking hell!
Yeah.
You
He's
just
chasing my
jump out
friend.
of a bush and say, look at my muscles, bang!
Well, it all fucking started.
I
'cause this-
apologised for it.
No,
do
this
you
dude
mean?
was
You
actually on
apologise?
steroids. Like,
Oh,
fucking,
sorry,
he pulled
you
my
broke
and
your
everything.
fist on
He's a
my eye.
fucking prick. No, what happened?
I
This
could be
guy
on
I knew-
steroids.
Yeah, nah, fucking. Yeah, this guy I knew was up a pub, and he ended up necking on this other dude's guy, this dude's missus that I knew who lived up there as well. So all hell broke loose. And then I was trying to calm it down because I knew both sides. This guy run off who done the kissing, but he had like epilepsy as well. So he's like,
Kiss
I don't
and
want to
run,
fight
like.
because if I have a fit, I'm gonna be fucking killed. Like his auntie lived up a road, so I run up a road after him, wheezing like fuck me, like, boy, stop, I'm too fat for this. And then fucking there was just a big gaggle of boys out the house. And like he managed to get in the house, and his auntie told him to fuck off. And then just one of them was just still tamping, and I was just like, right, does everything calm down? No, and he just fucking turned around, started punching me in the face. And I was like, oh, nice. But like, you know, when you look at somebody and go, I'm not going to be able to do anything against him. I'm just going to have to stand here and just fucking just take it. So I just stood there, took a couple of punches, and you've done no, he went, yeah. And he just walked off, and I was like, oh. And yeah, the fucking hurt that did. I had a black eye for like a fucking month and a half. There's like photos of me with a massive black eye on face. Fuck. I have to find them. Yeah, that really fucking hurt, man. It was street
Yeah.
cred though. Everyone was like, oh, but you're hard as fuck. I was like, I just stood there. I didn't know what to do.
Oh, that was the
Stood
best
there
thing
and
about
ate
when I had it.
punches.
Yeah.
I had a black eye in school for about a month, and everyone thought I was hard afterwards. Everyone stopped messing around with me. It was great.
There's loads of stories like that. I was like, oh yeah, fucking, he's hard as fuck. No, I've just stood there and taken like 8 beatings. So I've never thrown a punch back.
I've been battered fucking so many times. No, only twice I've been proper battered.
Yeah.
Was it twice? It was once.
I can already tell he probably deserved it.
Well,
No,
one time
I
I was
was-
with you, and I don't think you did.
Yeah,
George.
that's the only time I've properly had Aiden. Adam knocked me
Yeah.
out once, so but I did deserve that.
Yeah. Sorry about that. We made amends for that.
Yeah, we're friends again now.
Yeah, we love
Um,
each other. It's fine.
Oh my god, Adam's been there both times I've been knocked out.
Yeah, I have actually. I still remember coming down and thinking Pete knocked her out, and I was like, "How the fuck has he managed that?"
Fair play to him if it was Pete.
Can you imagine if he
Basic-
accidentally knocked you out with the wrong punch? Like,
I'd kill myself. I'd kill myself.
That's the only way. Yeah.
Do you know this story, Rob?
No, go on.
It's been said on the cast before, but there was this drug dealer that tried to sell us some really bad-looking cocaine, and he was like, "No thanks." And then as the night progressed, we were outside smoking, and he was ragging his missus about. Like, and I was like, "Oh, dude, I'd also crushed up and sniffed a bunch of pills."
Gabapentins, wasn't he?
No,
Something like that.
no, we did a bunch of fucking Molly before we did the gabapentin.
Oh, no, would have done it as well.
Remember that? Those, yeah. So, so I was incapable of feeling fear at the time, or any sort of reason. And I told him, I was like, fuck off, man, don't do that. And everything cooled down until he came back outside and started having a go at me for saying something. And I'm like, look, man. I was holding on to my collar and I was like, with my hands up here, I'll be too fast for him to do anything. I will block him and I will have my way.
You defeat his style.
But when you're on that sort of stuff, it's like, you can't really get angry. You
Nah,
know?
you can't.
So I remember the last thing I said, look, Hunt, if you're going to do it, just fucking do it.
Famous last words, aren't he?
And he did it like really, really fast.
Yeah, he was a fucking amateur UFC fighter, wasn't he?
He was the only fucking amateur UFC fighter in the entire Pontypridd.
Yeah, man. Fucking so sweet of all places to get decked.
Ah.
Fucking
He headbutted me and punched me with two lefts, and my head hit the wall behind me. And I woke up in the squat position. I was like, I just,
But propped up against the wall or just freestanding?
yeah, propped up against the wall, and I woke up and I was like, fuck. I rebooted. I'm like, this sucks.
Systems online.
Yeah, that's bad.
Damage check.
Luckily, Pete was stopping him from killing me. So I was like, right, let's tackle him. Let's take him to the floor. And it's like, looks like my right shoulder's dislocated as well. That sucks.
Fuck.
So I wrapped my arm around his leg and I was like, what am I going to
You
do?
bite him.
Yeah, I bit him as hard as I could. I bit through his jeans so
Fucking
fucking
zombie
hard.
mode.
Oh, man.
Him, like.
Yeah. I bit through his jeans so fucking hard. The next day, my teeth hurt.
He's got a permanent mark to remind him, like a free tattoo.
That dude got rabies now, haven't he? He's got something, haven't he?
You see, he's like, why do I want to fuck? when the full moon rises.
My radioactive Dylan.
The best part about all of this is I completely missed all of this. I was having like a fucking piss or a shit at the time. So I come back outside.
Adam was
like, Dylan's
hiding.
just on the floor. And like Pete's in the corner shaking his hand. I'm like, why have you fucking hit Dylan for? And he's like,
I wasn't on the floor.
somebody else.
I was stood there with a pint against my swollen
Oh,
head.
yeah.
I was like, I guess the strongbow is cold enough. Yeah. Adam was hiding from the whole conflict. Adam says he chased him outside as well.
Fucking
You know,
did.
give
They got
him the
quite
why I honor. I'll do something about this. And then
Pull
did
me
fuck
back,
all about
boys.
it. Yeah.
Oh, the fucking bouncer was like, if you two are going to fight, you ain't coming back in. And I was like, I'm fucking going back in then.
I do like drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got whacked. Class.
Fucking some mad cunt tried to fucking hack my Outlook today. Cheeky bastards. There's nothing fucking in there. I haven't got any money to steal either, so I don't know what the fuck they're after.
Oh my god. Sorry, what was that? I just had the most mental text from Nikki.
Oh, what?
I can't talk about it.
Oh, fuck.
It's... oh. Oh.
Right, we'll deal with that after. Fucking.
Yeah.
Well, no,
What
what
did
did
you
I
say?
make? Fucking, oh yeah, some dodgy cunts trying to fucking hack me. I was thinking as well, like, do you reckon most times, like, like you said, someone's trying to, like, hack you thing, do you reckon there's, like, people you know, or, like, it's just completely random? Because I reckon it's probably about half and half, I reckon.
I had my Facebook hack last year, and all they did was just add loads of Polish people to my friends.
It was
That's all they
like,
did was send out friend requests to Polish people.
Gypsy do something underneath it, but she's coming back.
Well, weird. It
What?
said where the login came from. It said it was in Ukraine, which is weird. But,
Fucking
yeah.
Zelensky needed some fucking hot locals in his area, like.
No, I've never, like, no one's ever tried to hack me or anything.
No?
What is it? Do you just get an email saying someone tried to log into your account?
Well, I got one email from like from another account that I'd used in fucking ages. And I was like, it's not really like I think I used it for like something like fucking when I was like a teenager. And I was like, okay, I haven't really used that account. And then didn't really think anything of it. I couldn't remember the password to get in it, to be honest with you. So I fucking left it. And then all of a sudden my normal email had a fucking thing. It's like, oh, somebody's trying to get into your account. So I fucking went on it then. But then it asks you like the last couple of digits of your phone number or something like that. So obviously they got to that point, couldn't get those 4 digits and then just give up. So I popped in
Yeah.
and fucking reset all my passwords and stuff now. But yeah,
It's
fucking-
there's a website that tells you like what websites have been compromised, and it's like every single one basically. You've got
Literally.
the same password from 10 years ago. Someone out there has your email and password for that website.
Nah,
It's,
it's fucking brutal online these days. And fucking
Yeah.
with like the way like quantum computing and stuff like going, like fucking nothing's gonna be safe in a couple of years. Like fucking everything's
Yeah.
gonna be broken. Fucking everything's gonna be everywhere.
I
Carnage.
completely fucked up my Amazon account because they forced you to change your password a few years ago, and then I couldn't remember the password afterwards. So then I had to change it again, and then I really couldn't remember the password because it was a completely new password. I don't use it for anything else.
Yeah.
And every time I try to log in now, I don't know what the new password is. I have to change the password every time I try like like 15 different passwords. This is an old password. You can't. It was changed 3 months ago. This is an old password. This is an old password. This is an old password.
Have you going on them like account like holder things on your phone, like your little wallet?
I can't be asked with that.
Oh,
I'm not
fuck.
syncing up all this fucking shit.
It's
Oh,
fucking
dude,
resetting it all the time.
Yeah,
Eventually,
my,
Amazon changed their login procedure, so you just get text a one-time code now, and that works.
That's the way everything is these days. It's all through that now. It's much safer as well. Fucking, because like the way I think they all go through the app, the new way, like you fucking get a little notification on your app, and then it pops up with 2 numbers, and you pop them in. But like the old text messages, like fucking, they're basically like the radio waves, kind of like fucking text messages. Like they're quite open, like anyone can get that text. So fucking, they are trying to move over because like the app, you can't really intercept that, never pops up on your app. It doesn't get sent anywhere else, kind of thing. Like, so yeah, text is still a bit weird.
I had to go through it, but go on.
Currently, I've got 70 compromised passwords. Should I be
It's
saying
bad.
this on the cast?
I think legally they have to announce when they've had a leak of like confidential information. So
They
like
do,
at that,
yeah. They
so
get
those
fined
websites
for it.
conglomerate that, and they say this website was leaked like last year. This website was leaked 2 years ago. Yeah, and it's like it's like 200 websites on there, isn't it? Like you got Gmail and Facebook and Twitter and all this.
Everything gets hacked constantly. Like it's fucking nothing's safe on the internet. Like so, fucking just don't put anything on the internet. Like that you want to keep safe, innit?
Yeah.
Oh,
Money's gonna
fucking
be
hell.
going next, and that's gonna be dodgy, innit?
Oh, fuck it. I haven't got any money anyway.
Yeah, same. I think that makes it like easier. I feel like if like you physically had no money, it would be a lot harder than just like, oh no, I've got like 0 and a number on an app. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. If I could like physically weigh my money, and if it was in piles of gold, and I had a meager pile of gold, I'd be sad as
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, man.
Oh, my coffers
Dragons
are
had the
meager.
right idea, but they just poured it in. You know what I mean?
Do you remember how they said in lockdown we're temporarily increasing the limit of contactless to £100?
Yeah, they just have not dropped that down.
That's not temporary, is it? I knew immediately that's permanent because because you apparently spend 30% more when it's contactless. You're happy to.
Oh yeah, I love it, but
Fucking, I feel like that's especially when you're out on the piss. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's
Someone
deadly
goes, let's
on
have
the piss,
Jaeger bombs,
but-
let's get fucking 6. That number does not register in your head. Like you just like
Nah.
fucking flick a fucking bit of plastic on that fucking thing. Like you know what I
I've
mean?
never been a fucking let's get Jaeger bombs for everyone fucking guy.
Right.
I've
Do
never
you know what I
been
done when
that
I had my
guy.
first student loan in?
Nah.
I bought everybody in fuel a fucking drink and it cost me hundreds.
I just want to be loved, man. Just
It was-
love me.
Yeah, they were so nice. They were like, "You shouldn't do this." And I was so fucked up. I was like, "Yeah, I'm fucking doing it." And they asked me like 4 times. I was like, "Just fucking do it."
That's foul.
Woke up in the
that
morning.
is.
It was like, "Oh, I spent like 500-600 quid minimum on that night." It was fucking disgusting. I
That's
remember
like-
it. Fucking great.
That's when you mark that fucking card as stolen. You charge back everything and never going to feel again.
Yeah, should have done that.
Yeah.
And what's great is the next time you go in there, nobody remembered that you did that.
I was down there quite a lot, anyways. Like I was fucking gigging down there every other fucking week, anyways. At that point, so fucking.
Ah,
I
no
just
one,
fucking
no one
fell in the
appreciates it
corner.
though.
No.
Don't worry, I had fucking 800 quid stolen off me by Polish strippers.
Oh yeah. Fuck.
Oh,
fucking.
bad. That was
Stolen or freely given, but you were too
stolen.
intoxicated
Stolen.
to fight. Yeah.
Again, onto got back to the hotel room, and we were like, see something to do. I messaged boys. I'm like, we're a cheap taxi ride away from the centre of town. There's titty bars there. So we went to titty bars. The first one was all right. Everyone there was nice. I told the stripper, I was like, come live with me in the UK. It's fine. You know, just message me on fucking Instagram.
I'm sure you were sent to me like videos on Snapchat when you were there. These ones as well. You were just like fucking strippers all around you, having the best
Yes.
time.
Falling in love with this one.
Yeah. So with the corn tattoo, wasn't it?
Yeah, dreadlocks and a corn tattoo.
Yeah, we were talking about it.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck it. But that place was fine. And then we were going around the town, and this woman in a big duffel coat comes up, and she's like, come here for drinks. It's like all you can drink. All you need to do is buy one drink, and you keep getting free drinks. I'm like, okay, this seems like a good deal, but probably not. And she opens her coat, and she's just in her underwear. I'm like, yeah, go on. We go in there.
Simple creatures,
And-
we man.
You get one drink, and then the free drinks are just cricket bats with just shots of Polish grain alcohol on it.
Oh,
So it's just unlimited shots, and you just get battered drunk. And then they drag you in the back, and they're like, "Do you want to dance?" I was like, "Nah, I've already had one tonight." And they're like, "Oh,
You've had your fill.
yeah." They were like, "Oh, we'll suck you off." And I'm like, "Okay, now we're talking." Card out, put it in the machine. Beep, 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 beep. They're like, declined. And I'm like, oh, that's strange. Beep, 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 beep. Put it in again, declined. I'm like, I'm getting suspicious now. And then they're like, what about this other card? And I twigged. I was like, oh, fuck, we're getting robbed. We're getting robbed. This is a sting. So I fully spurg. The way down to like the private rooms for the dances / Polish blowjobs was like a hall of mirrors. And I was fucking blackout drunk on crane alcohol. So I'm just running into mirrors like a mirror maze. I kept thinking I found escape routes and I'd bash into my own reflection. until we got thrown out. And then we're outside. And we're like, we're missing one. Fuck, where is he? It's like, we're going to have to go in there and liberate him from Polish strippers. We're gonna have to invade this Polish strip club. And then
Fine if you don't have any Austrians with you, but
it's like, right, we got to rescue him because he plays in the band. He's kind of vital.
Yeah.
And then he appears from the back of the venue, and I'm like, how did you get out? And he goes, well, I went into a private room for a dance, and I sicked all over the stripper.
That would be
Spewed
something I
all
would
over
do.
her tits.
You got your money's
Spewed all
worth.
over her tits. And I go back to the hotel, and I see £800 is missing from my account. Each of those charges on my card were £400 each. But luckily, my bank messaged me saying, there's been some suspicious activity on your card in Poland. Is this you? And I just went, no, it's not. That wasn't me. That was someone else. And they're like,
This is definitely getting used in court in a couple of years now.
and they refunded it. And I was like, cancel my card. I'm like, okay.
To be fair,
That
it
was that.
was fraud anyways. Like, so like,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, they fraudulently. Nice try on their part, though.
Fucking God loves a tryer, doesn't he? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. God bless them.
Fucking God bless America.
We got robbed in Romania on that tour as well.
Nice. Just like
We were-
spiritually, or like they took your stuff as well.
No, they just didn't pay us for a gig.
Right. Okay, what do you do in that situation? Because it's not like your ability you can go and just like smash the place up. You can't just like unplay music. You know what I
It's,
mean?
yeah. It's like the
Did they
third
just
time I've
disappear, or was it like?
Yeah, just
No.
incite the riot.
Okay.
That's the only thing you could do in that situation. Just get a crowd
So-
fucking mental.
So, no, the crowd was gone. It was like,
That's the worst.
they did the whole, oh, we'll pay you after the show. So we've got like the bar take-ins and stuff, so we've got it in cash. I was like, I don't think we should do that.
Yeah.
And then they were like, okay, then you won't play the show and you won't have your hotels. So it's like, oh, okay, that sucks.
Yeah.
Um,
What
So they
happens in
played
that
the show.
situation then? Did they just go, yeah, you're not paying, get paid? And like everyone's like, oh. Or
so
like,
it's-
people
it's-
no pay.
this has happened to me 3 times.
Yeah.
I need to stop touring with like shitty bands. Where they take you into a back room. I'm like, right, you need to pay us. And they're like, no, we're not. I'm like, come on, man. It's like, we played the gig. This isn't a door deal. This is a fixed fucking thing.
Yeah.
And they're like, we didn't make much money tonight. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
It was in
You're
a
the
town.
promoter. It's your problem.
It was in
Yeah.
a town in Romania that was just owned by a criminal organization. Like every business in that town was
Yeah.
a criminal, and it's where all the British Land Rovers are. So
That's
Land
where they all
Rovers,
went, is it?
yeah, that's so they just steal British Land
they-
Rovers and send them to
Apparently, you
Romania.
can't get them insured like at all now, can you? Because they're just notoriously easy to break into. Like
Yeah, and they're all in Romania. They were all in that one town in Romania. Every person drove one.
fucking Count Dracula loves a fucking Land Rover. Like he
Oh.
just loves a Jeep. You know what I mean?
And they were like, I was like, and then they put a gun on the table. They always do it. They just take out a gun and put it on the table. It's like, right, I guess we're not getting fucking paid. Can we still stay in the hotel? They're like, yeah. I'm like, okay, good, great.
Yeah, you can't really do much
You
in
know.
that situation, can you?
Good news, guys. We've got somewhere to sleep tonight. We haven't got any fucking money though. Yeah. Got robbed in Mexico. Mexican cartel robbed us. But
Ooh,
we
that's
were
a scary
touring.
one.
Yeah. Well, no, it was the least scary because you didn't see any guns. It was in Chihuahuas, and
They were
luckily we
professionals,
were,
were they?
yeah. Well, it's just it's Mexico. They're like, you know, it's like fighting with the police in the UK. You're not. No, they just. Luckily, we were touring with a promoter, because he was promoting all the shows, and they come in. They're like, "Yeah, let's tax tonight's earnings." And so we gave him all of them. And I just quietly hid the merch money. I was like, "No, this is mine."
Okay.
No, I'm lying. I didn't hide it. They just didn't ask me for it. If they asked me, I was giving it to them. And they just walked out.
One of you guys are like, no, can't bought that much.
Yeah. And did they come up? 6 set, man. I was like, oh.
Can I
And
borrow
it's
your
just-
amp?
Yeah. They go out smoke. Yeah. Anyway, so they walk out, and I go up to the promoter. I'm like, "We're not getting that back, are we?" He's like, "No, man. It was bound to happen at one of these shows, but we've got enough money. You're still getting paid tonight. You know, we are taking that
okay.
hit, isn't it?"
Yeah.
Do you reckon they do it to every band, or like every band
Yeah,
in a while?
definitely.
Like everyone, because if you do it to every band, surely bands would stop playing there.
Not
It'd
really.
get word would get about.
Depends.
No.
Like they might do it all the time,
No,
and like they might
the
just
thing
actually
is-
just not take the merch money. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That might
but
be
like
the thing.
promoters will still book you to play there because if they book you for 10 shows and they lose all the money from one show, you know, they're still earning. It's still profitable for them, and they're not
Yeah.
going to tell bands when they book them, you're probably going to get robbed at least one of these shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't think I've done anything interesting since then. That was like 10 years ago.
It feels like after uni, just like fucking, you're just boring, no me.
Yeah, apparently,
You know what I mean?
yeah. I don't know. I've been on some pretty cool mushroom trips in fields.
You've explored the totality of your flat in various mind states.
Yeah,
Yeah, we've done
I've
that. Me. All of the
Yeah.
mind states in your flat.
Ah,
The
but-
bingo card is full.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
House.
And 3D.
Yeah. You got any tricks planned for your party then, Rob?
No tricks.
Seeing
some
as
treats.
me and Adam fucking planned it all for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can actually, you can plan the cleaning up as well if you want, and the spread of food I want to put on. Do
A
that bit as
spread
well
of
if you want.
food is wild. A food spread
Yeah.
is wild.
You
I
can
know,
tell he's
he's
never
too-
been to any house ashes because there's
No,
going to be food.
I don't know session. I like it when
He's
it's
putting
food day,
picky
so I
bits
want the
out.
food
Oh,
Yeah, no,
picky
but that,
bits.
nah, but this is what I mean. You haven't been to a sash yes because there's people eating.
Yeah. Come on, Rob. It's gonna be a proper party.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have a look at the page now, see who's coming.
it's a good idea. So you got some. Sorry, move my mic again. You got some proper fucking right old specimens, haven't you?
There's only 3 people confirmed,
It's
and
you,
me and Rob are 2 of them.
Am I the other one? Who's the other one?
You know, you're a maybe ad.
Right.
Yeah.
I maybe lock you out.
What's the event called?
Ghoul out in the gulag.
Ah, right.
Who's that? Who have you invited then, Rob? Who's coming? Who are your friends are coming?
I don't think any of them are going to come.
Ah,
They're all quite boring. So, yeah.
I got 2
You know, you're
lads
saying you were
invited.
getting boring. They're like boring on steroids.
The punch Adam in the eye now.
Should do kitchen league down his house.
Oh, a bit of kitchen league. Yeah, we'll make Rob fight one of his friends.
Yeah, that'd be
What's
fucking
Kitchen
great.
League?
Well, we literally just used to get like wrecked in the uni house, put boxing gloves on, and just beat each other. But it was like a fun thing. We'd have a ref, like it'd be fucking 3 punches, like 3 like full contact hits, and that's it. Like is one. You know what I mean?
We used,
Yeah,
to do,
that-
we used to do wrestling in the living room when I was in uni.
Gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit gay.
He
Gay
says as he
wrestling.
chuckles.
It was fun though. It was fun.
Yeah, you got to have a bit of rough and tumble with the boys, man.
Yeah, fuck guy.
Ah,
Gives you power,
yeah.
doesn't it?
It's going to be fun, Rob. It's going to be fun.